How you doing? Today we're going to be putting in a LED fluorescent tube that is going to be having voltage placed right on the connectors or the tombstones. So what we're going to do is we're going to retrofit the old lighting fixture, which was a 4-lamp T12 lighting fixture with 2 ballasts, 277 volts. Was a big energy waste. So it's approximately 160 watts. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to replace that with 2 Philips LED bulbs. Bear with me on the video. I'm by myself. We just did about 1,000 of these in this facility. If you look at this, it actually has one side that says voltage in or AC input. This is the side where we're going to connect the neutral and the 277 to. So what we're going to do is we're just going to be putting in 2 of the bulbs. So what we need to do is identify the wiring. And we're going to remove these 2 ballasts. Obviously we're going to remove power. And we're going to identify the older tombstones, and we're going to put 277 directly to the tombstone. So the whole guts will come out, and 277 will go directly to only one side. We don't need to do the other side. The other side will be strictly for holding the bulb up. Okay? So I'm going to get started. So just bear with me on the video, and if I get in the way, I'm sorry. Put my little headlight on here, give a little light to the video. All right, what I always do is just power on, because this is an operating commercial building, and I've been doing this 25 years. We are licensed electrical contractors, so we're going to be doing this live. So I always disconnect the hot first, because if you don't, and you disconnect the neutral, and you accidentally touch the neutral and you touch the metal frame, you will get shocked, because the ballast is looking for a return current and you'll become that return. So always disconnect the hot first. Put the wiring on there. The wiring doesn't seem to be doing too well, so we'll get a replacement. Okay, there it goes. So now my voltage is off, so now I'm free to just cut away the wires. Cut these away. Now, every ballast is a little bit different. This one has a small 5/16 of an inch screw. So we're going to just use our screw gun and remove the ballast. Now, the ballasts aren't garbage. You could actually get some scrap value. And I've been paid anywhere from 15 to 45 cents a pound for the ballasts. We put them off to the side. The scrap company considers those transformers or electric motors, and they pay you accordingly. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're not going to cut these wires out, because we're going to energize this side, because this side is closest to my power. So I'm going to eliminate this side completely. So I could take these wires and just cut them off. Which I'm going to do. All right, they're done. So again, we're only going to be using 2 of the 4 lamp holders, and on this side is going to be dead, but we're going to just use that to help hold the bulb up. This side's going to be live. So I'm going to assess my tombstones. I see this one's broken. So I'm not going to use the center one. So I'm going to remove them. And so what I'm going to do on this one, it's just a compression fit this side. I'm going to pull this out. There's a little lip right here, okay? This is what it looks like. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate these center tombstones, connectors, or clips, whatever you want to call them. All right, so now if you look at the traditional wiring, if you notice, these are the common wires, the yellow, and they run to one side of one tombstone and then they parallel over to the other, which is perfect for what we're going to do, because we're going to end up putting 277 right to these wires, and it's automatically going to feed the other side. So it's very easy to do. So we're going to get the wires ready as far as being tucked back in. We're going to make sure our tombstones are in pretty decent shape. They're just a little dirty, but they're in great shape. They're not broken. And I'm going to replace it. So we're going to stick the one side in, and the other side has a little, snaps right into place. So now, I don't need a lot of excess wire. As you know, as electricians, when you work on these ballasts, there's tons of little wire nuts and excess wire. You don't need a lot of wire in this application. I'm a firm believer, I tell all my guys, always leave a lot of wire in anything you do. Any devices, you put a receptacle in or a switch in, you always want to leave a lot of wire. Whenever I go to someone's place and I see the wire really tight, I know an amateur did it. So always leave yourself some room. Like this is very short here. But what are we going to do? We're not going to change all this wiring. So we're going to reuse it. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do opposite. I'm going to do neutral first, okay? So I'm going to take my wire nut off. I'm going to make sure. Now, you don't need to twist these wires around. You don't need a mechanical connection per se, because if you do that, it's fine. It makes a good connection. Again, I'm going to push and make sure this wire was a little tricky, but it's good. It was fine. It was a little bit tough in the beginning, but I got it. If you were to twist those wires around that connection, and then in the future, it's very difficult to undo. The wire is so much smaller. You want to have these so that they separate easy. Now, I'm not talking about the wiring from one fixture to another. I'm talking the smaller gauge wire versus, in this case, the 12 gauge wire. All I want to do is mate it up. I want to make sure it's right on the end. No, neither wire is protruding past. And I'm going to push it right on. Now, this is live. So, I verified this. I made sure the tombstones were correct. I made sure the wiring was good. I wouldn't have done that live or connected that if there was any issue, something looked broken. So this is experience, These jobs are easy, but yet, you gotta just watch what you're doing. You don't wanna just rush it. A lot of these jobs you get paid for the fixture. If you're watching this video and you wanna do it at home, that's what it's for. All right, so I got this done, okay? Now I'm gonna put the cover back on. So I had taken this off prior. This is just the center cover. And as you can see, it has a little compression. We're gonna sit it in one side, make sure my wires are in. And this little squeeze, make sure that's in, we're good. All right, now we're ready to put our lamps in. So I had them off to the side. What I like to do is I'll put them both up. So again, on one side of the lamp, it has this AC input. That's important. Also, LED lamps only shine one way. They're not like traditional fluorescents where they illuminate 360 degrees. They only illuminate like 180 degrees. So they have to go in a certain way. And if you put them in wrong, they will uplight, and that's not right. You want the light to come down. So this side has no marking on it. This is the dead side. This is the side that has the ballast and the electronics in it. So, and this is my live side, obviously. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to push it in. I'm going to do my dead side first. So I'm going to line it up. I'm going to put it in my lamp hole. Okay, I'm in on this side. So now I can actually give it a little bend. Some of these fixtures are really so tight, you can't put the bulb in. So I could actually bend this bulb slightly to help me put it in. And then as I turn it down, we're on. So I got one on, and now I'm going to do the other one. So again, I'm going to go dead side first, straight up. Okay, now I'm going to find a little bend. I'm going to put this side up, and I'm going to turn it. Now you see, that one was opposite. That one, I put it in backwards. See, it's shining up. You can see the line on the bottom. So what I need to do is just remove it and spin it the other way. Okay, so now it's shining down. I don't know how the video is doing with, do a little quick cleaning on your cover. Lock it in place. And you've just put in LED lights and saved your customer a ton of money. These lights right here are only 14 watts. So this is 28 watts versus 160 watts that I just removed. Anyway, I'm Garrett from Henelect. We're located in New Jersey. We service New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. And if you ever need any work, give us a call. We do great work. Thank you for watching.